And a very pleasant good evening, everyone. We greet you live from the campus of Varina High School, where it's time for the game of the week and a top 5 boys basketball battle in Conference 12 as number 1 LC Bird comes to number 4 Varina here on this beautiful Wednesday evening. We will begin with the playing of our national anthem. National anthem is in the books, and we are set and ready to go for number 1 LC Bird and number 4 Varina. Homestanding Blue Devils come in tonight with a record of 2-0, getting a win last night 58-20 over Patrick Henry. Varina's only had one match so far this season, and it was last week, also in Conference 12. And it was a win over Matoaka. Here comes your starting lineup. Guards for the Bird Skyhawks. Jalen Dillard, transfer from Clover Hill. Pinky Wiley, Mario Haskett, and then inside Cam Henry and Tyrick Williams. There's your starting 5. Henry, Williams, Dillard, Haskett, and Wiley for head coach Troy Mans and number 1 LC Bird. Now your starting lineups continue. Here come the starting 5 for the homestanding 2-0 number 4 ranked Varina Blue Devils. At point guard, the 6'4 senior Andre Watkins. He'll be joined by 6'6 sophomore Tyrese Jenkins. He'll work the wing. Good height in this Varina lineup. Also starting tonight in the post, 6'4 junior Samond Pinchback, and another sophomore, Charles Tart, starting for Varina. And that leaves us with the big senior postman, 6'7", Kenneth Southerland. So it's Southerland and Tart and Pinchback, Jenkins and Watkins for fourth-year head coach Andrew Lacey. You'll recall LC Bird went all the way to the 5A state championship last year. Their only hiccup in the road in the playoffs was when they lost the Conference 12 championship to these Blue Devils 50-35. It was a tremendous night defensively for Varina. And it put Varina on the map in the postseason, even though they fell in the region quarterfinals the following week down in Prince George. People knew coming into this season that Coach Lacey and company was a force to be reckoned with. Conference 12 could come down to these two teams. There's a team like Prince George that would beg to differ. Meadowbrook would like to have a say as well. But right now, your favorites out of the conference are getting set to tip it off. And here we go, live from Varina High School. So glad you're with us live and exclusively on the RVA Sports Network. Underway, and the tip is controlled by Pinky Wiley and the Skyhawks. They're working left to right across your laptop or mobile device as you listen tonight. Wiley, top of the circle to Haskett. A long three from the left wing is good. And Mario on the board quickly with a tray. Here comes full court pressure by the Skyhawks. 3-0, 20 seconds into the game. Watkins will work it across the timeline left side. Andre will keep the dribble alive. Pass it to Southerland. Now looking inside for him. Kennett's there, left wing, nothing there. Over to Jenkins and back up top to Watkins. Watkins has Jalen Dillard on him on the man-to-man, trying to spring free from him. Cross-court pass to Jenkins. Haskett is on him. Pass inside, too strong for pinchback, out of bounds. Turnover to LC Bird. Very strong defensive stand. First time out by number 1, LC Bird. 50 seconds into the game, 3-0 Skyhawks. Wiley, right of the circle, gets the pick. Passes to Haskett, thought about a three. Now he'll drive, kick it out. Dillard for three, it's good. Jalen Dillard for three. And the first minute belongs to LC Bird. It's 6-0 Skyhawks. Again, they're only 1-0. They beat Matoaka last week. That's their only game so far. Watkins dribbles it off his left foot right in front of head coach Troy Mans and the LC Bird Skyhawk bench, which is just below our broadcast position. We are high upstairs and happy to have this bird's eye view here tonight at Varina High. 6-0 LC Bird. Wiley lost the dribble, picks it up, sends it to Dillard, right wing. Dillard, the pass into the corner for Henry. Henry with a bounce up top to Haskett. He'll look to drive, kick it out in the corner for Dillard. Good. And it's a three. And it's the timeout. LC Bird. That's about as hot a start as you can get. 3 straight trays to start the game for number 1 LC Bird. Timeout Varina. And they're down 9-0 already with 6:27 to go here in quarter number 1. Lots of girls basketball finals already in tonight. Wednesday night scoreboard up and running at RVASportsNetwork.com. Congratulations to number 9, J.R. Tucker. They get a hard-fought win over Mills Godwin, 50-47. It took overtime, but Douglas Freeman on the winning side tonight. They beat Maggie Walker 43-37. Out of the timeout, Varina with the full court pressure applied to them, and we get our first foul, a bit of a push on Williams, and that'll be his first. And the first foul assessed tonight. Oh, we saw enough fouls for a week in that Deep Run Hanover game. We live tweeted on Henrico Sports and Hanover Sports Monday night. 71 combined free throws. Sutherland kicks it out. Watkins, check that, Jenkins for three, and it's short. Rebound, pinch back, no good. Henry with the board, and now Sutherland's going to take it away from him. But just before he did, referees blow the whistle and say jump ball. Possession arrow to Varina. It's going to be an electric atmosphere here tonight, fans. Plenty of Skyhawks have made the trip across 895 from Chester, paid the toll to watch their 5A state runners-up from a year ago. Giles Webster looking to check in. He's at the table. He'll come in at the next break. 3 straight triples. 9-0, number 1 Bird. A minute 48 into the game. Head official talking to head coach Troy Mans about something here in the corner, and that's why we have a stoppage of play. So glad you're with us here tonight on the RVA Sports Network. Immeasurably more glad that all of our equipment and Google and YouTube are working for us tonight. Williams will come out. Webster will come in. They'll let that happen since the referee caused the delay. Varina underneath at their own basket. They get it up top. Pinchback looking for room. Can't find any. Passes it to Jenkins. Jenkins with Haskett on him. Dribbles toward the left corner. Kicks it to Sutherland. He'll try to drive. Kick it back to Jenkins. Haskett right there. Great defense by LC Bird early. Watkins up top. Dillard is on him. He'll drive the lane. Put up a floater. Rims out no good. Offensive rebound to the Blue Devils. Into the corner. Looking for two is Tart, and he'll get called for the offensive foul. Thought about a three, went to drive. Good positioning by the Skyhawks, and Tart commits his first personal and the first team foul on Varina. It has been all LC Bird, fueled by their defense. 9-0, 5:35 to go first quarter. Wiley on the dribble up top. Kicks it quickly to Dillard for three. That one's off the mark, and a rebound to Varina. Watkins wants to run quickly. Away from Dillard, puts it up and in. And Varina on the board. That's Watkins for 2, and it's 9-2 at 5:20 to go in the first quarter, and Mario Haskett dribbles it off of his foot out of bounds in front of the Varina bench. And the turnover to the Blue Devils. You know, Coach Lacey right now for Varina is like, guys, just calm down, settle down. If Aaron Rodgers were here, he'd look at him and say, yeah, RELAX. We're just 2:42 into the game. So there's 29 minutes plus to go and plenty of time to get things going. Officials timeout as Watkins has to tie the shoe. And we'll get back going here in just a second. So LC Bird now 3 of 4 from beyond the arc. 2 threes by Jalen Dillard, the transfer from Clover Hill. And 1 for Mario Haskett to get things going. 9-2, double team to the backcourt. Watkins needs help, gets it from Pinchback. 2 dribbles, over to Tart, then back up top. Watkins will work it. Tart right wing, looking to get inside, nothing there. Sutherland thought about a 3, kicks it to Jenkins. Jenkins top of the circle. Left side, Watkins. Watkins, 1 bounce pass to Sutherland. He'll take a 3, no good. Rebound Haskett. Mario looks to drive. Across the timeline, thinks the better of it, gives it to Wiley. He'll stop and reset. 9-2 Skyhawks, 4:40 to go, first quarter. Dillard left to the circle. Cross court to Haskett. Flips to Wiley. They'll reset again. High school basketball, no shot clock. Haskett to Henry. Back to Mario up top. Haskett looks to work, kicks it to Henry. Henry thought about a 3. Cross court to Wiley. He thought about 1, too. Thought about it a second time, then get it to Dillard, then right back to Pinky, and they'll reset. 4:15 to go. Wiley up top, stops, 3, good. And the Skyhawks are 4 for 5 from beyond the arc. They haven't taken a 2-pointer yet tonight. It's 12-2, halfway through quarter number 1. Dangerous pass cross court, and Webster will intercept. To Henry quickly into the corner. Haskett for 3, no good. Fight for the rebound inside, kicks out, and it'll be LC Bird to get it. Nice job, Dillard in the corner. Gets it out to Wiley. Coach Mann said slow it down, reset, and they will. 3:40 to go in the quarter. Wiley, left side, Dillard. Couldn't get a 3 off. Defense there. Working across and around. Henry back to Haskett to Wiley. Long 3-pointer, good. Pinky Wiley for 3. 5 of 7. Timeout, Varina. The Skyhawks are 5 of 7 from beyond the arc. They haven't taken a shot inside yet, but they lead 15-2 with 3:24 left here in quarter number 1. Hey, if you can shoot the rock like that, and put the pressure defense on, what else do you need to do? Holy cow, very impressive performance early. For a team that you think, well, maybe they're a little rusty. They've only played 1 game so far this year. Not the case. Out of the timeout, of course. More full court pressure. 15-2. 3:15 to go. Akande into the game for Varina. Gets it across the circle. Into the corner. Dangerous pass. Sutherland gets it in the lane. Puts it up and in with the left hand. Sutherland for 2, and it's 15-4. Wiley up top to Haskett. Left of the circle to Henry. Henry back up top to Wiley. 2:50 to go in the quarter. Skyhawks up 11 with the power of Trey. He'll try another one and hit it. Pinky Wiley has 9 of LC Bird's 18. It's 18-4. Watkins, quick pass, pinch back, floater in the lane. Good from 15. 18-6 at 2:30 to go first quarter. Wiley, top of the circle. He'll drive. And the pass is kicked by a Blue Devil defender, and it'll stay with LC Bird. The next time they take a shot inside the 3-point line will be their first time trying tonight. Everything has been from beyond the arc, and they're 6 of 8. Looking to get the ball inbounds. They do. Jay Robinson into the game for LC Bird. Passes it to Wiley, and they'll reset. Wiley, Henry, Haskett, Webster, Henderson, you're 5 on the floor. Jack, check that. Robinson, you're 5 on the floor right now. Ball goes off a leg. Not sure which one, and they're going to say it's off of LC Bird. So a little trouble handling the ball in front of the Varina bench, and the Blue Devils will get the turnover, and they need to make a little hay here, if for nothing else, to calm things down. Kennard Richardson into the game. Cross-court pass to Conde. He'll get it across the timeline to Watkins. Watkins, he's got Robinson on him. Almost lost it. Had to pick up the dribble. Gets it out. Right wing drive, pass, tipped off the backboard, but we get a foul as that was happening. And the foul is going to be on Giles Webster, his first, and only the second team foul against LC Bird. Jenkins checks back in, replacing Pinchback, who'll get his first blow of the night. Williams will come back in for Webster. They're the only two with a foul for LC Bird. 18-6 Skyhawks with 1:51 to go, first quarter. Passes into the corner for Richardson. Richardson being guarded by Dillard. Turns, spins, loses. Cam Henry out to Wiley. Here comes a 2. Laying off the glass. Pinky with 11. It's 20-6. Number 1 LC Bird. 1:35 first quarter. Watkins left side, drives, throws it up, and it's going to be offensive. Or no, they're going to call it a block. And it'll be the second on Williams. So now the first issue of the night for Bird, a little foul trouble. As Tyreek did not get set in time, the official downstairs says. And it'll be a free throw opportunity, our first of the night, coming for Andre Watkins with 1:26 to go first quarter. And Varina already down 14. First shot good. Watkins with 3, and he'll get one more. (20-7). 1:26 left here in the first quarter. Watkins again. Second shot up and good. Watkins 2 for 2. 20-8 our score. Wiley works the point for the Skyhawks. Across the way to Demetric Atkins into the game for LC Bird. Wiley into the corner. He'll put up a long 3. That's no good. Rebounded, though. Henry gets it kicked out. Wiley's there, left of the circle. Thought about driving. Looks at Coach Manns. Backs it out with 50 to go in the quarter. Let's see what they work up here. Driving into the lane. One-on-one. Shot no good. Rebound is going to go out of bounds. Last touched by Jay Robinson and LC Bird. So Varina will get the ball. Down by 12. Final 41.8 of the quarter. Jason Wiggins checking in for the first time for the Blue Devils. Sutherland out there as well. Pinchback 2. Watkins the workhorse at the point. And Jenkins taking the ball out of bounds. Gets it to Pinchback. Back to Jenkins. 94 full feet of defensive pressure. Watkins into the corner. Drive over to Sutherland. He'll put up an 18-footer, and it's good. Kenneth has 4. 20-10. Final 20 seconds of quarter number 1. Wiley walks it across the timeline at 17. Works left of the circle at 15. 12 now. Gets a couple of picks. Gets picked up. Pass inside, intercepted. Watkins has a man left side. If he sees him, put it up, blocked. Out of bounds. He did not see the trailer. They'll say it was last touched by LC Bird, as they should. Great block by Henry. They've got 2.1 seconds to do something. 20-10, impressive start for the Skyhawks. Looking to get it in. Got it to Watkins. He'll throw one up. Off the front of the iron, no good. And that's how quarter number one comes to an end. Top 10 boys basketball after one. Number one, LC Bird with the lead. It is 20-10 over the Varina Blue Devils. And a big thank you to all of you listening here live tonight on the RVA Sports Network. Our next live broadcast is Monday night. We'll be live at J.R. Tucker High School for a battle of two pretty good girls basketball teams. Number 9, J.R. Tucker, will be taking on the Atlee Raiders, who started the season in our top 10 and then fell after a loss last Friday to Mills Godwin. But Elise Armentrout is putting up some insane numbers. And I'm really looking forward to bringing you Tucker and Atlee. That is Monday night, 7:30, live on the RVA Sports Network. And, of course, you can follow our broadcast schedule. It's available on the right-hand side of all of our websites, including RVASportsNetwork.com. They've hit the half, by the way, down at the Siegel Center. And Georgia Tech with the lead on VCU by 8, 36-28. We start quarter two here. Rob Witham along with you, live. Jenkins, one bounce pass into Pinchback. He'll work, turn around with the hook and put it in. And Simone Pinchback has 4, 20-12. You can't bust into a 13-point lead immediately. You got to take your time. Henry trying to work left side, kicks it back out. Demetric Atkins inside, lays it off the glass, no good. Watkins with the rebound, quickly down to Sutherland. Cross-court pass to a wide open Jason Wiggins, who loses it. Here comes Bird. Atkins left side, put it up, no good. Rebound, follow is good. Beautiful follow for Giles Webster. 22-12. Sutherland kicks it out. Long three-pointer Jenkins off the mark. Webster with the board. It hit the backboard, but not the rim. Not the shot Coach Lacey wanted to see. 6:50 to the half. Bird by 10. Atkins right side up top to Haskett. Wiley's getting a blow to start the second quarter. Mario's going to drive. 10-foot floater. Short. Rebound Sutherland. Here comes Varina. Kenneth is tired. He needs a blow. Watkins across the timeline. Keeps the dribble alive. Cam Henry has him. Passed it to Wiggins. Got double team. Lost it. Watkins picks it up. Now he'll drive the lane. Put it up. Draw the foul. Foul's going to be on Demetric Atkins. His first personal and the team's fourth. 4 on Bird. 1 on Varina. And Watkins will return to the charity stripe to take 2 shots, and his first one is good. Watkins with 5 points. Second one is good. (22-14). And quietly, it's down to 8. 6:10 to go in the half. Henry up top to Haskett. Back to Wiley, who's checked back in for the Skyhawks. He'll be the floor general on this play. Rotation offense. Henry over to Haskett, right side. Now they stop. Looking for a break. Haskett gets it down the right side, lays it up. Back of the rim, no good. Rebound fought for. 1 by Tyrese Jenkins. Got it to Watkins. He wants to drive the lane. Will put it up just off the mark. Rebound Williams. They had numbers briefly, then they lost it. Wiley's going to weave and wind his way, and a pass intended for Williams is tapped out of bounds by Tart. It'll stay with LC Bird underneath. 22-14 with 5:34 to go to intermission. Quick pass into Wiley, fake to three, drives inside, it's blocked. Pinchbeck says no and knocks it over to some Varina fans in the corner of the gym across from our broadcast position. They'll take it out from the side this time. 22-14. Varina has it down to 8. Pinky Wiley gets the play, sends it to Henry up top. Cam looking for room inside, puts it up, and it's an offensive foul. Varina draws the charge. Pinchbeck will get the personal foul on Henry. That's his first. Fouls are currently 5-1. 5 for the Skyhawks, including 2 on Williams. Varina's going to get the ball and face more full court pressure. Jenkins will send it out. He'll get it over to Sutherland. Kenneth's going to get it almost across the timeline. Needs a little help. And he'll get it from Kion Gallant, who's into the game. Pass inside, taken away. Williams with good anticipation. To Henry, now to Wiley. Wiley looking inside. Got a man? No, stolen. Varina tips it away. Pass towards Sutherland. It's knocked aside, and Haskett picks it up. Getting a little loose with the ball on both sides. Wiley thought about a three in the corner, decided not to do it. Coach Mans kicks him out, says, hey, let's try this again. Calls the play, and here we go. Wiley with Watkins on him. Around 2 Skyhawks up top. Now he's picked up by Jenkins, and we're going to get a foul inside as Williams will get pushed from behind as he takes the pass in. That should be the first personal foul on Pinchbeck. 22-14. We've been stuck there for a little while. 4.5 to play to the half. Henry will put up a three. It's good. Stuck no more, and Cam Henry on the board. 25-14. Watkins with Haskett all over him. Pass tipped out of bounds by Wiley. It'll stay with Varina. Gallant will come out. Kennard Richardson checks back in. They get the ball into Pinchbeck. Simone's going to drive left side. Nothing there. Kicks it back up top to Watkins. Sutherland inside, and we get a hold. That could be on Henry, and if it is, that's 2 on Cam Henry. Yep. So now 2 on Henry, 2 on Williams. Webster has a foul. Atkins has 1. And the next foul will be in the bonus for Varina. Inbounded to Sutherland. He'll put up a 15-footer. Back iron, no good. Long rebound. Wiley gets it. Looking to run. Picked up near half court. He'll slow it down. 3:50 to go. Henry, long three. Good. With no hesitation whatsoever, Cam Henry pulls the trigger. 28-14. And it's back to a 14-point game. Pinchbeck, top of the circle, trying to get it to Sutherland inside. Can't get away to do it. Watkins comes to help him. Now he gets help in the wing. Pass is blocked. They get it to Sutherland. He'll turn around, kick it back. Akande, three is an air ball. Ball bounced hard off the floor. It comes back to Varina. And it's Kennard Richardson to lay it in for 2. Quickly down court. Haskett will put it up. No good. Maybe a little too quick that time. Rebound Varina. No Skyhawks underneath to get the shot. Looking to drive. Find a man inside. Pinchbeck. It's good. And Coach Mann says, I'll take a timeout. Simone Pinchbeck has 6 points. And first timeout of the night for LC Bird. They had extended the lead back to 14, but down to 10 again as Varina trails 28-18, 2:58 till we get to halftime. Coming up at the half, we'll talk to you about our current broadcast schedule, We'll talk about our holiday Feast of Hoops coming up over the Christmas break. Looking forward to that, as always. That's coming up on the Halftime Report here tonight live on the Game of the Week. Rob Witham along with you, and thank you for being a part of this battle tonight between two top 5 teams in Conference 12. Wiley will walk it up out of the timeout and cross the timeline. Richardson's picking him up. Bounce pass to Haskett. Richardson there on him. Now they get it to Dillard. He'll jack a 3 and hit it. It's almost becoming rote at this point. Varina drives the lane. Shot well off the mark. Dillard with the rebound. Jalen passes to Pinky Wiley. Back out to Henry for 3. Back iron, no good. Watkins with the rebound, and we get a foul on Mario Haskett. And Varina will spend the final 2:24 the first half in the bonus. So if there is some good news, it is that if you're a Blue Devil fan, .224 to intermission. And a 1-and-1 opportunity here for Watkins, who has taken every free throw tonight. First shot good for his team. He's got 7 points and 5 of them at the free throw line. He's 5 for 5. 5 for 6. That one off the back iron, no good, and the rebound to the Skyhawks. Wiley walks it across the timeline, 2:15 and a half. Dillard back up top to Wiley. Goes left side to Henry. Webster to pick up there. He'll drive. Henry puts it up in the lane, too strong. And the rebound to Tyrese Jenkins, who picks up the dribble and needs help, and they get it to Watkins. Now they got to hurry, get across the timeline. They do. Andre's going to drive, kick it, shot up, good. Kennard Richardson for 2, and it's 31-21 with 1:40 to go in the half. Wiley to Henry, left side. Tried to get Wiley cutting toward the basket, couldn't do it. Dillard up top, kicks it to Wiley. He's open for 3. Oh, well, what do you think? You didn't think he'd pass up that opportunity, did you? 14 points for Pinky Wiley. It's 34-21. Sutherland's going to go and commit the offensive foul. Nice job by Webster to get in position. And that'll be the first one on Kenneth Sutherland. And only the third team foul. So Varina won't have any foul trouble to worry about. They got to worry about hot shooting from beyond the arc by the Skyhawks and some pretty good defense, too. 34-21. This could be the turning point of the game here if the Skyhawks can get another 1 or 2 drained before the half's over. Final minute starts now. Dillard up top. Pass to Wiley. Puts up the 3. No good. Rebound, Jenkins. And now he's fouled. And we'll have 1-and-1 coming up. And Cam Henry commits his 3rd personal foul. So there's a little bit of trouble. Should Varina cut further into the lead in the third quarter, start to mount a second comeback. They got it down to 8 a couple of times. But that's all they've been able to do. It's 13 right now. They could get it down to 11. It's going to be up to 6'6" sophomore Tyrese Jenkins. Varina 2-0. They won their opener last week. They beat Patrick Henry easily last night. LC Bird 1-0 on the young season. Their only game was last week in Conference 12 against Matoaka, and they got the win without much of a problem. First free throw is up and good. And so Tyrese Jenkins on the board with his first point of the night, and he'll get one more shot, to try to cut it to 11. And he will. 34-23. quickly down the court. Robinson's going to drive into the lane, put it up, get blocked. Got his rebound back himself, put it up, in, and one. They're going to get the foul on Jenkins. And for Tyrese, his first, and now a three-point opportunity. The three-point play the old-fashioned way for Jay Robinson. Off the mark, no good. Rebounded by Jenkins. Final 35 seconds. 36-23. Jenkins gets into a bit of a corner, gets help. Right side, that's Richardson. He better get it away or it's going to be a 5-second call. He does. Over to Ross. Ross gets, it looked like Pinky had stolen it, but he's going to get the foul. Wiley reaching in. That's Pinky's first personal. And the 9th team foul, which means the 1-and-1 again. Good crowd on hand for this Wednesday night boys basketball matchup when there's so much going on with the holiday season and with VCU playing an ACC school not far from here. First shot good, and Ross is on the board with his first point of the night. Cuts it down to 36-24. One more free throw coming. Ross is a 5'10" senior and a lefty. Puts it up and in. So down to 11. Varina needs a little defense here. Final 10 seconds. Wiley keeps the dribble alive. Down to 2. Passes it inside. It's stolen. And that'll do it for the end of the first half. Well, they got it down to 11. So it is still a game. Your score at the break is 36-25. Number 1, LC Bird leads number 4, Varina. And it's been a 3-point barrage that made it that way. We'll take a quick break, a little timeout for a few minutes. We'll come back. We'll talk first half stats, and we'll talk about our upcoming broadcast schedule. Oh, lots of great stuff to come, fans, as we continue live and exclusively on your exclusive home for high school sports, online. The only place where you can hear basketball, baseball, softball, and up to 9 different high school sports from August to June is right here on the RVA Sports Network. We're back in just a moment.
Don't miss the $1 Million Markdown event now at Sheehy Ford of Ashland. Sheehy is giving away $1 million in discounts. Sheehy Ford of Ashland, the #1 volume Ford dealer in the Mid-Atlantic, with thousands of new Fords available, plus thousands of quality pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Start your search anytime online at SheehyFordAshland.com. Don't miss the $1 Million Markdown event going on right now at Sheehy Ford of Ashland, Route 1, just south of Ashland, and online at SheehyFordAshland.com. Where do more Richmonders get their high school sports news on Twitter? Who provides up to 75 live high school sports broadcasts all year long? Only the RVA Sports Network. On Twitter at the RVA Sportsnet. Follow local teams on Hanover Sports, Henrico Sports, and Chesterfield Sports. And subscribe to our YouTube channel to hear 9 different sports broadcast live all year long. It's only found on the RVA Sports Network. Online 24/7 at RVASportsNetwork.com.
Qualifications and rules apply. See institution for details.
Last play of the game, folks.
And the snap. Drops back. Whoa. Changes mind. Down the sideline. The 40. The 30. The 20. The 10. Kasasa! Unbelievable. Did you see that? Kasasa!
Not to be a buzzkill, but what's Kasasa? We're glad you asked that. Kasasa. It's a catchy word for earning cash. Free Kasasa checking rewards you in cash each month.
Hi, this is Marnie Triscari, branch manager at EVB in Ashland. Please stop by and ask me about our Kasasa accounts or visit us at bankevb.com. Member FDIC.
Don't miss the $1 Million Markdown event now at Sheehy Ford of Ashland. Sheehy is giving away $1 million in discounts. Sheehy Ford of Ashland, the #1 volume Ford dealer in the Mid-Atlantic, with thousands of new Fords available, plus thousands of quality pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Start your search anytime online at SheehyFordAshland.com. Don't miss the $1 million markdown event going on right now at Sheehy Ford of Ashland, Route 1, just south of Ashland, and online at sheehyfordashland.com.
Your home should be a unique reflection of your lifestyle. RCI Builder's customer-oriented building process offers a wide variety of options for customization while remaining affordable. First-time homeowners starting out, retirees interested in age-restricted communities, and even those interested in a one-of-a-kind custom home all trust RCI Builders to make their dream home a reality. Contact RCI to learn how you can save up to $30,000 on move-in ready homes in our most sought-after communities. Call 249-2818.
Where do more Richmonders get their high school sports news on Twitter? Who provides up to 75 live high school sports broadcasts all year long? Only the RVA Sports Network. On Twitter at the RVA Sportsnet. Follow local teams on Hanover Sports, Henrico Sports, and Chesterfield Sports. And subscribe to our YouTube channel to hear 9 different sports broadcast live all year long. It's only found on the RVA Sports Network. Online 24/7 at RVASportsNetwork.com.
All right, fans, come on back into Varina High School. I had a chance to get some updates and update our scoreboard at RVASportsNetwork.com. Appreciate you being with us here on the game of the week. 36-25 is our score. The lead to number 1 LC Bird. 10 3-pointers. 36 points in the first half. 30 of the points. Thank you. 3-point shooting. I believe, unofficially, they went 10 of 14. 10 of 14 from the 3-point line, which is just ridiculous. And the reason why, Skyhawks lead it by 11. 14 points for Pinky Wiley. He's got 4 of the 10 threes. Jalen Dillard, 9 points. 3 threes. Mario Haskett had a 3 to start the game. That's all he's had. Cam Henry's had a pair of threes. Robinson and Webster each have 2 points. Now, Cam Henry does have 3 personal fouls. Williams has 2. There is no foul trouble for the Varina Blue Devils. 4 players have 1 foul apiece. Skyhawks on the alternate possession will get the basketball to start the second half. All right, let's get you caught up on what's happening here live on the RBA Sports Network. Monday night, we're back on air live for the game of the week. We're going to be at J.R. Tucker High School for what should be a fantastic matchup in girls basketball. Elise Armentrout and the Atlee Raiders bring their block party down to Parham Road to take on Taylor Pulowski, and the 9th-ranked J.R. Tucker Tigers will hit the air Monday night, 7:30 from J.R. Tucker, live here on the RBA Sports Network. And then you'll notice on our schedule, we don't have any basketball until after Christmas. That doesn't mean we won't. And I'll just leave it there. We are constantly working to get new games on our broadcast schedule. What we will have, though, is live coverage of the championship round of the 2nd annual Hanover Hawk Invitational Swimming Championships at Swim RBA. That is next Saturday, December 17th, and we'll go on the air live at 5 o'clock Eastern Time here on the RBA Sports Network. And, of course, all of our broadcasts found on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/RBA Sports Network. Click subscribe when you go there. We won't pester you. We won't spam you, but we will notify you every time we go live with another exclusive RBA Sports Network high school sports event. Of course, after Christmas, we've got the Henrico Holiday Hoops Tournament coming up. 4 games on the 27th. 3rd place and championship games on the 29th. Then we shift over to the Lee Davis Southerner Classic for their girls and boys championships on Friday, December 30th. While a lot of people are going to be worrying about bowl games in that week between Christmas and New Year's, we don't worry about football. We're headlong into basketball. And right now we've got, 4, 6, 8 games in 3 days coming up the week between Christmas and New Year's. And we've got more events still to come. And as we get them set and as we get them approved by activities directors, we add them to our broadcast schedule, which, of course, can always be found on the right-hand side of all of our websites, including RBASportsNetwork.com, HanoverCountySports.net, HenricoCountySports.net, and ChesterfieldCountySports.net. Mills Godwin and J.R. Tucker have just hit the half in boys action, and it's 30-19. 30-19 Mills Godwin there. Monacan, number 2 Monacan, has pushed their lead. It was 6 at the half. It's now 50-34, a 16-point lead after 3 quarters. We start half number 2, and the Skyhawks have possession. And the game of the week rolls on as LC Bird looks to go to 2-0 on this young season. Haskett's going to drive in the lane, put it up and put it in off the glass for 2. 38-25. Haskett had a 3 to start the first half. He gets the basket off the glass to start the second. Pinchback looking for help top of the circle. Nothing's there, and he's going to get called for. Do we have a push? Thought we had a 5-second call first, but not going to get that. It's going to be on Henry. That's his 4th. 4 personal fouls on Cam Henry, and he will immediately check out of the game. Or did they call that on? No, check that. Looked up the board. It looked like it was double 2s by the ref, but they put it up on the board as 23. So that's 3 personal fouls on Williams. He's got 3. Henry's got 3. Sutherland with the left hand puts one off the glass for 2, and it's 38-27. Haskett right at the circle, looking for help for Dillard, decides to pull it back out. He'll get a pick from Webster, work right side, 15-foot floater, just off, no good. Hung on the rim for a long time. Sutherland with the rebound. Watkins across the timeline, into Pinchback. Simone got it to Watkins. Open for 3, didn't take it. Pass to Jenkins. Jenkins will bring it back out. Look for room down the lane. Over Henry. Put it up. Too strong. Rebound. Two Blue Devils were there. They lose it, and Webster picks it up. Quickly to Wiley across court. Pinky, 17. No good. Rebound, Varina. Jenkins grabs the board, gets it to Watkins. He'll cross the timeline. 6:25 to go third quarter. Pinch back. Watkins right of the circle. Passes off to Jenkins. Jenkins gets away from his man. Passes it to a wide open teammate, and it's Tart for three. Tart for three, and that's the first three-pointer of the night for Varina. LC Bird has 10. Varina has their first, and it's 38-30, 2 minutes in third quarter. Haskett up top, gets it to Dillard. Rotating that offense very nicely. Wiley decides to drive the lane, puts it up off the glass and in. Pinky's got 16 now, and it's 40-30 LC Bird. Watkins quickly across. He gets double-teamed. Pass tipped by Webster. Webster didn't get it, though. Varina holds on to it. Quickly inside. Sutherland, bounce pass. Dangerous pass to Jenkins. Jenkins trying to shed Haskett. He'll get double-teamed. Pinchback will help him out at the top of the circle. Kick it back to Watkins. They'll reset 5:20, third quarter. 40-30, LC Bird leads. Number 1 leading number 4 in this Conference 12 matchup. Jenkins needs some help. Tart's going to get caught. Half court, double team, 3-on-1 on the turnover. Kick it out. Wiley thought about a three. He'll drive instead. Off the lane, off the glass, and good. 18 for Pinky Wiley, and it's 42-30. Jenkins double teamed again. Inside, and all alone for two is Tart, left alone. Sometimes you can break that double team. You can find the open man, and that happened. 42-32. Inside, Webster's going to get it. Put it up, no good. Fight for the rebound. Dillard got it with one hand, but then fell to the ground with the ball, which means traveling. Turnover to Varina. Well, Varina, ever since that first push that made it 15-2 LC Bird in the first quarter on 5 straight threes, they hit 5 of their first 6 from three-point land, 10 of 14 for the first half. Varina's had it down to as few as 8, but that's been it. It's been hanging between 10 and 14 most of the night. Now down 10 with the basketball and 4:30 to go in the third quarter. An opportunity to cut it to 8, maybe even 7. Watkins looks to drive. He'll put it up, and it's short, no good. Fight for the board. Webster gets it. He might get tied up. No, Child's going to hang on to it. He needs some help, and we get a foul. Referee out here near midcourt will call the second personal foul on Kenneth Sutherland down underneath the basket. 4:15 to go third quarter. Bird by 10 with the ball. Henry with 3 fouls to Robinson up top to Haskett. Haskett to Wiley, right circle. Tells Robinson, go off. I got it. Into the corner. It's Henry. Henry's going to drive. Oh, almost traveled. Robinson down the lane. Reverse layup, no good. Nice defense that time, Varina. Rebound almost stolen by Cam Henry. Pass to Watkins. Andre across the timeline. 3:48 third quarter. Clock running. Time running out. 10-point game and a bad pass. Watkins thought that on the left side, Richardson was going to cut toward the basket. He bounced past it around a defender, but instead, Robinson was coming back this way to help him, to Richardson, I should say, was coming back this way toward center court to help him out. And the turnover right back to LC Bird. Skyhawks by 10. Wiley, top of the circle. Flip to Robinson. Over to Haskett, right wing. Got a pick from Webster. Pick it up to Henry. Henry for 3. In and out, no good. Fight for the rebound. Webster, 1-on-3. And Varina finally controls the ball. Tart into pinchback. Shot blocked. Out of bounds. Blocked by Haskett. It'll stay with Varina underneath. Again, down 10, but 3:09 to go in a blazing fast third quarter. Feels like we just got back into action, and 5 minutes, close to 5 off the clock. 3:09 and counting. Tart driving, and he'll put it up without a problem. Charles Tart has 7 points in this quarter, and it is down to 8 at 42-34. Wiley up top to Henry. Henry kicks it to Haskett. Haskett driving the lane, lost the ball. Varina gets it, tripped, fight for it, midcourt. Webster comes up with it. Wiley bails him out. Richardson on him. 2:35 third quarter, 8-point game. Dillard will check into the next whistle. Pinky gets around 2 Blue Devils, but not a third. It's a charge. Offensive foul on Wiley, and that's his second personal. And the turnover to Varina. So Varina's hanging around. 42-34. Inside, looking for one off the glass. And Pinchback will get it. He's got 8. And it's down to 6. 2:10 to go here in the third quarter. 42-36. Bird, this is their smallest lead since the first 3 minutes of action. Dillard will drive right side over Pinchback. Put it up, partially blocked Sutherland. Fight for the board. Richardson has it. Varina wants to run. Richardson loses the ball down low and gets fouled. It'll be Haskett, and that's 2 on Haskett. And you hear the Varina faithful, and we've got a technical foul against LC Bird. I believe it's Giles Webster that's going to get teed up here. And that is correct. Technical foul against LC Bird. So, hold everything. Referees will get it figured out. Watkins will go to the free throw line. These are going to be the technical foul shot or shots. Misses the first one. He went 5 for 5 to start the night at the line and missed his last one. Now he's missed 2 in a row, 5 for 7 on the night. And Watkins will see if he can get 1 of 2. And he will. Okay, now, shouldn't be any shots on the other foul. Wasn't in the act of shooting. We're certainly nowhere near the bonus. It should be just basketball belonging to Varina. And they'll take it out at half court. But it's a 5-point game. Into the corner, almost lost it. Varina chasing Wiggins. And then it gets knocked out of his hands by Pinky Wiley out of bounds. It'll stay with Varina. Wiggins a little laissez-faire with the basketball there in the corner. Richardson to take it out. He'll get it to Watkins up top. Haskett will pick him up. 1:35, third quarter, 5-point game. Watkins looking to drive. He will. He'll lose it out of bounds, and it should be, LC Bird basketball. Nobody touched it. He just got a little bit out of control that time. He had a lane. He had it opening, but then he just lost the ball off the right hand. Skyhawks by 5 with the ball. 1:27, third quarter. Henry will walk it across the timeline. Tyrese Jenkins will pick him up. Haskett right side now with Watkins on him. Up top to Wiley. Wiley with Jenkins on him. Pinky, 18 points tonight. Doesn't like what he sees. Backs it out. Coach Mans calls the shots. 1:05 third quarter. Haskett. Left of the circle. Bounce pass into Henry. In the trees he goes. Shot up, no good. Jenkins will rip the board away. Final minute, third quarter. 5-point game. Watkins, cross court. They get it wide open for a 3. No good. Rims in and out, but Sutherland's there to put it in. And Sutherland has 8. It's down to 3. 42-39. Final 35 of the third quarter. Wiley across the timeline. Mans calls the play. Henry will come up to help him out. Set the pick. Another pick from Williams. Wiley kicks it to Haskett right at the circle. Looks to drive. Between the leg dribble into the corner for Dillard. Jalen looking for help, and Wiley will pick it up. 15 to go in the quarter. Varina's coming to life. It's a one-possession game. 42-39. Pinky looking for room. Driving left side into the lane. Up shot, no. Rebound up, no. And a foul on Williams as he pushed off the Varina defender. And that was pretty blatantly obvious, and that's 4 personal fouls on Tyreek Williams. Well, for those of you who thought number 1 would cruise to a victory tonight, hold the phone. We've got ourselves a basketball game. Final second, got to hurry up, put it up. Sutherland does. 3-pointer off the back iron, no good. 42-39 is the score after 3. Hello. What resiliency right there in quarter number 3 by the Varina Blue Devils. At intermission, the score was 36-25. (14-6) is how it ended up in the third quarter. Douglas Freeman has one tonight. Final score 65-38 over Maggie Walker. That just in. On our Twitter feed at the RBA Sports Network. We go to the fourth quarter of a 42-39 ball game. Varina with the basketball. A 3-pointer will tie it. Jenkins with it. Henry on him. They get it inside. Pinch back. Turn around. Dillon partially blocked it. Pinchback gets it back. Out to Watkins. Top of the circle, Sutherland. Back to Pinchback. He looks to work. Kicks it out. Jenkins didn't take the 3. Skyhawks defensive pressure. Kicking it up a notch. Find a man open in the corner. Didn't take the 3 again. Jenkins very hesitant. Sophomore. Could have some jitters in this situation. Sutherland looking for the reverse layup. It's no good. Rebound, Giles Webster. 45 seconds of very good pressure defense. Not full court. Just there, pack it in. And they realize now that Jenkins is hesitant to shoot the rock. 3-point game. 1 minute into the fourth. 42-39, number 1 leads number 4. Haskett drives, puts it up, gets a foul. Count it. Yes! And 1 for Mario Haskett. Foul on Kennard Richardson. It'll be his first. 6:54 to go. And now a chance to complete the traditional 3-point play. And he does. LC Bird 45, Varina 39 with 6:54 to go. 8 points tonight for Mario Haskett. Sutherland up top this time, picks up the dribble. Watkins will bail him out. Haskett draped on Entree. Back up top to Kenneth. Looking inside for Pinchback. Off the rim, no good. Webster with the rebound, loses it. It comes to Wiley, though, and Bird with the basketball. 1:30 in. Dillard fakes the 3, pulls up. Floater in the lane, no good. Rebound, Webster. He tips it high off the glass, and it goes in. Oh, what a big, huge 2 points there from Giles Webster. Just used his fingertips to tap it off the glass and to make it an 8-point game. Varina got it over the timeline, tipped out of bounds by Wiley. Last touch by him. Varina with the basketball. They'll get it into Pinchback. He'll get it to Jenkins. 6:10 to go in regulation. It's back to an 8-point game. Bounce pass inside. Sutherland, nothing there. Jenkins with Cam Henry on him. Needs to try to get a foul on him. Wide open pass, weak side. Kennard Richardson left alone for two. They drew the defender's left side, left Richardson all alone right side. Up off the glass, 47-41. 5:42 to go. Haskett up top. Looking left, now driving. Put up the floater and in. Mario Haskett into double figures with 10. 49-41, 5:30 to go. It was down to 3. Now it's back up to 8. Steal. Webster gets a hand on a bounce pass, trying to get it inside. Got it to Wiley. Pinky into the corner. It's Haskett. He'll drive. Bounce up. Foul. No shot. Foul's going to be on Pinchback, and that'll be his second personal. VCU women's basketball having a good night tonight. Up 71-47 on Furman with a little under 5 minutes to go. Timeout on the floor here. 49-41 with 5:14 remaining. Timeout on the floor. LC Bird 49 and Varina 41. 5:14 left here on the game of the week. And it's now a final score over crosstown. Top 10 boys basketball. It's Monacan going to 4-0. As they get another Conference 20 win. This time over Midlothian. 74-52 is the final tonight. So congratulations to Monacan boys basketball. 74-52 is the final. 22-point win for number 2, Monacan. Here, number 1, LC Bird by 8, 49-41 with 5:14 remaining. Ball into Webster, gets it up top to Pinky Wiley. Screen set, he'll pass instead to Webster, over to Henry. Henry's up top, left of the circle, over to Haskett. Will Mario drive again? He's looking to do it, thought about a 3. Now he drives, kicks it out. Dillard for 3, no good. Henry had the rebound, lost it, goes to the floor. Got it to Haskett. Bird keeps the ball. Nice second effort by Cam Henry. Physicality on the floor pays off. 4:40 in regulation. Still an 8-point lead. Wiley, bounce pass over to Dillard. Dillard to Henry. No reason for the Skyhawks to motor at this point. Take their time, find a good shot, find a good mismatch. Wiley, leading scorer tonight. Over to Haskett, right wing. Up top to Henry. 4:18 to go. Back to Wiley. Henry will start to drive. He'll put up a floater short. Not the shot they wanted. Sutherland with the rebound. Varina has to climb the mountain again as we come up on the halfway point of the fourth quarter. Bird 49, Varina 41. Pass almost stolen. Get it across. Bounce pass to Sutherland. Wants to work on Henry. Turnaround floater is good. And a timeout, a 30-second timeout is called. So Varina cuts the LC Bird lead back to 6 at 49-43 at 3:49 left. Here live on the RBA Sports Network. Next broadcast Monday night. We're live at J.R. Tucker High School. Atlee and number 9, J.R. Tucker. Looking forward to that one, 7:30 Monday night, live and exclusively on the RBA Sports Network, the RBA home for high school sports and more. You're home for up to 75 live high school sporting events all year long, including the Hawk Invitational Swimming Championships coming up next Saturday night, the 17th of December, live from Swim RVA. And we'll have coverage of that beginning at 5 p.m. And before we go tonight, we'll remind you of a couple of football games that you might know are going on Saturday. And RVA Sports Network has you covered for them, too. Out of the timeout, Bird with the basketball, 3:45 clock running, 6-point game, 49-43. Henry Wiley, left of the circle, thought about a three, brings it back out, bounce pass to Webster. Giles, one bounce to Haskett. Mario's going to drive, and he'll get the foul. For a second, I thought, is he going to get called for a charge? But Pinchback was not in position, and the foul will be called on him. That's his third. There's your first foul trouble of the night for Varina, and it comes with 3 minutes and 27 seconds remaining. Haskett free throw is up and good. Mario Haskett has the only two made free throws tonight for LC Bird. 49-43, now should be 50-43. Second shot, good. So we should be back up to an 8-point game, and we are at 51-43. It was once 3 at the end of the quarter. Double team now. They get it inside. Pass. Sutherland out. Jenkins finally puts up a 3. It's no good. Fight for the rebound. Won by Cam Henry. Good positioning by Cam to get the board. Had a couple of Blue Devils right with him. 3 minutes left in regulation. 51-43. Number 1 leads number 4. And you have a feeling these two may see each other again latter half of the month of February. Haskett bounce pass to Henry. Henry up top to Webster. Webster one bounce right side to Wiley. Looking to get Dillard open. He's up top. Jalen looking. Back to Haskett. Mario left side. 2:35 to go. They're running clock. Varina's going to have to start fouling here soon to try to extend the game as long as they can. Sutherland on Haskett. Mario's going to drive around him, put it up, draw the foul. And that's going to be on Pinchback, and that will be his 4th. So the Skyhawks are milking the clock and doing it well. First free throw for Haskett is off, rattles all around the rim and does not go in. He'll get one more, and it is good. And a timeout taken on the floor. Timeout. 52-43, 2:20 to go in the game. We are back after this 60-second timeout. Game of the week live on the RVA Sports Network.
Your home should be a unique reflection of your lifestyle. RCI Builder's customer-oriented building process offers a wide variety of options for customization while remaining affordable. First-time homeowners starting out, retirees interested in age-restricted communities, and even those interested in a one-of-a-kind custom home all trust RCI Builders to make their dream home a reality. Contact RCI to learn how you can save up to $30,000 on move-in ready homes in our most sought-after communities. Call 249-2818.
Where do more Richmonders get their high school sports news on Twitter? Who provides up to 75 live high school sports broadcasts all year long? Only the RVA Sports Network. On Twitter at the RVA Sportsnet. Follow local teams on Hanover Sports, Henrico Sports, and Chesterfield Sports. And subscribe to our YouTube channel to hear 9 different sports broadcast live all year long. It's only found on the RVA Sports Network. Online 24/7 at rvasportsnetwork.com.
And we come out of the timeout with Varina getting the basketball, and they're down by 9 with under 2:20 to go. Time starting to run out. here on the 4th-ranked Blue Devils at 2-0 on the season. Get it into the corner. Thought about a baseline jumper. Kick it to Sutherland. Kenneth with the left hand finds Watkins. Andre kicks it out. Back into Sutherland. Less than 2 minutes to go. Turnaround jumper. In and out. No good. Rebound. Wiley will sky for the board among the Giants. And unless something crazy happens, it's beginning to look like the Skyhawks will stay number 1 and go to 2-0. Wiley driving the lane, kicks it out to Henry. How to Haskett. I don't know why Varina is not fouling. We're down to 90 seconds left. They've got 5 fouls. They got to get 2 just to get them into the 1-and-1. Watkins on Haskett. Mario keeps the dribble. Cross court to Henry. Up to Wiley. 1:22 to go. Still no fouling. Wiley to Henry. They've got a foul. 1:15 to go. Bird getting a gift right now, and finally, Varina fouls. It'll be Kennard Richardson, his second. Absolutely way too much time went off the clock there. And they're down now to 1:12, and they got to foul him again just to get them to the 1-and-1. Bird milks precious time off the clock. Get it into Dillard up top. Gets it to Wiley. 1:09 to go. Now to Haskett. 1:05 to go. Haskett's going to drive and kick it out to Henry and up top to Wiley. Under a minute. Double team. Got it to Haskett. Haskett to Dillard. Back to Wiley. And they finally foul at 49.6. And Pinky Wiley will go to the charity stripe. Sutherland will foul. It's his third. Pinky Wiley at the line. 1-and-1. First shot is in. It hung all night on the back of the rim and then said, yeah, I'll go. 53-43. Some of the crowd beginning to file out. Second shot up good. 54-43. Pass it in the corner. Now a bounce pass into Sutherland, and he'll put it in with 2, and he'll get the one-handed jam. Timeout, 41 seconds to go. So number 1 LC Bird will move to 2-0 on this young season. And the Blue Devils are going to fall to 2-1. Varina's got number 5 Henrico on the horizon to have to worry about. Henrico with an impressive opening night win last week at Hermitage. Struggled a bit with Deep Run, got the win. Struggled a bit with Atlee last night, but they got the win. And it'll be Henrico Varina on the horizon. Friday night, we're going to be at Rivalry Night in Hanover with Hanover Patrick Henry and Ashland. Girls and boys basketball doubleheader, live tweet coverage on Hanover Sports, part of the RVA Sports Network. Inbounds pass, a quick foul on Richardson, his third. Hermitage is up 69-41 on Deep Run in the final minutes. And number 10, Hermitage, rolling towards a victory. Here it's 40.1 seconds to go, 54-45. And Wiley to the free throw line. So again, we're back with you Monday night, 7:30 at J.R. Tucker for girls basketball. Atlee at number 9, J.R. Tucker. Hawk Invitational Swimming coming up a week from Saturday night, 5 p.m. start. Here again, all on the RVA Sports Network on our YouTube channel. Wiley's first free throw is good. Pinky's got 21 tonight. And he'll try one more. Up and good. 56-45. It was 42-39 after 3. The Skyhawks very patient, very calm to take care of business. Sutherland got around his man, tried to dunk, and missed. And he fouls Giles Webster. That'll be his fourth with 31.9 to go. Congratulations to VCU women's basketball. They just got the win, 75-61 at Furman tonight. Etho Boyle and company with the win. Free throw for Giles Webster now. It's up, off the back iron, no good. Rebound to Jenkins. But time running out. Sutherland's able to put it in for two more. Final 20 seconds, 56-47. Wiley cross court to Henry and into Webster, who will put it up off the glass for two. And that's going to do it. Number 1 LC Bird is going to go to 2-0 with a 58-47 triumph over number 4 Varina. It started as a 3-point barrage, and it ended with LC Bird continuing to play good defense, weathering one Varina storm, and then that took care of that. 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22 points for Pinky Wiley to lead tonight as LC Bird goes to 2-0 and Varina falls to 2-1. Thank you so much, everybody, for being with us here live and exclusively on the RVA Sports Network tonight. This live exclusive Game of the Week coverage from the RVA Sports Network is solely intended for the private, non-commercial use of our audience. Any rebroadcast or other use of our broadcast here tonight without the express written consent of HCS Media LLC is strictly prohibited. Next broadcast Monday night, 7:30 on our YouTube channel. Number 9, J.R. Tucker squares off with Elise Armentrout and Atlean girls basketball. And then the Hawk Invitational Swimming Tournament December 17th live here on the network. And then our Holiday Feast of Hoops begins with a quadruple header at Henrico Holiday Hoops on December 27th. And we plan on having more live broadcasts, so stay with us. Schedule's always on the right-hand side of RVASportsNetwork.com. Rob Witham saying thanks for being with us. Number 1 beats number 4. Skyhawks win it 58-47.